Today is Thasen, but so sad news. He is passed away. Please, everyone, pray heartily. His soul getting relaxed. After going to everyone, you see, when me born, so get ready, go back. God giving credit, giving finish credit, we won't go back. But me praying hardly, he is what? Going to getting relaxed, going to God leg. Please 2 minutes silence, you hardly praying. Thank you. Sahabhyasam Bhattamane Vyavagarike Pravada Sasya Samvacharana Madhye Mangala Krodhi Vasmadre Putra Gane Vasmadre Hemandyato Buddhavasa Vidyayam Suja Navami Tidyaha Suja Vasmadane Vangunashkaya Vasyam Bhattamanayam Asya Vidamanasyaha Prasanna Navadesya Chakran Navadesya Suja Vasyam Bhattamanayam Prasangam Viknena Asamadyakam Adau Darshan Namadesya Kami Mokshadraya Moksha Samrat Shativasu Sarva Vita Shativasu Sankalpidanena Acharya Asrena Samrochya वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव
सर्वकाये सर्वता உலகளாம் உணர்ந்து ஓதற்கு அறியவன் நீல ஊளாவிய நீர்மலிவேணியன் அலைகள் சோதியன் அம்பலத்தில் ஆடுவான் மலச்சீலம்படி வாழ்த்து வணங்குவோம். அம்ப பவானி சிவசம்ப குமாரா ஸ்ரீ கணநாத சாந்தகர புராண புருஷா पुराण पुरुषा सत्य सयीनता प्रणव स्वरूप परतीश जय गणराय श्री गणराय जय गणराय श्री गणराय जय गणराय श्री गणराय मंगलमूर्ति मोरय जय गणराय श्री गणराय मंगलमूर्ति मोरय जय गणराय श्री गणराय जय गणराय श्री गणराय मंगल मूर्ति मोरया जय गणराय श्री गणराय मंगल मूर्ति मोरया जय गणराय श्री गणराय जय गणराय श्री गणराय मंगल मूर्ति मोरया जय गणराय श्री गणराय मंगल मूर्ति मोरया अष्टविनायक अष्टविनायक मंगलदाता अष्टविनायक मंगलदाता अष्टविनायक सिद्धिविनायक मंगलदाता सिद्धिविनायक मंगलदाता अष्टविनायक मंगलदायक मंगलमूर्ति मोरया अष्टविनायक मंगलदायक मंगलमूर्ति मोरया जय गणराय श्री गणराय जय गणराय श्री गणराय मंगलमूर्ति मोरया जय गणराय श्री गणराय मंगलमूर्ति मोरया सिंदूर बदन पंकज चरण सिंदूर बदन पंकज चरण सिंदूर बदन पंकज चरण गणपति पप मोरया सिंदूर बदन पंकज चरण गणपति पप मोरया जय गणराय श्री गणराय जय गणराय श्री गणराय मंगलमूर्ति मोरया जय गणराय श्री गणराय मंगलमूर्ति मोरया जय गणराय श्री गणराय जय गणराय श्री गणराय मंगलमूर्ति मोरया जय गणराय श्री गणराय मंगलमूर्ति मोरया जय गणराय श्री गणराय मंगलमूर्ति मोरया शूलधारिणी परमेशा शिवकामिनायक जगदीश शूलधारिणी परमेशा शिवकामिनायक जगदीश तूकिय पादमे तूकिय पादमे अमर कली तांडव நடராஜா தூக்கிய பாதமே அமர கலேச தாண்டவ நடராஜா विभूति सुंदरने शंकरा विश्वविलासन सुंदरा विभूति सुंदरने शंकरा विश्वविलासन सुंदरा शिवगामि महेश्वरने अंबल तिरुमाले शिवगामि महेश्वरने अंबल तिरुमाले शूलधारिणी परमेशा शिवकामिनायक जगदीश शूलधारिणी परमेशा शिवकामिनायक जगदीश तूकिय पादमे तूकिय पादमे अमर कलेस तांडव நடராஜா तूकिय पादमे अमर कलेस तांडव நடராஜா साई तांडव நடராஜா साई तांडव நடராஜா विभूति सुंदरने शंकरा विश्वविलासन सुंदरा சுந்தர சிவகாமி மகேஸ்வரனே அம்பல பெருமாளே சிவகாமி மயே சிவகாமி மயே சிவகாமி மகேஸ்வரனே அம்பல பெருமாளே சூழதாரணே பரமேச சிவகாமி நாயக ஜெகதீஷ சூழதாரணே பரமேச சிவகாமி நாயக ஜெகதீஷ தூக்கிய பாதமே அமர கலேச ஆண்டவர் நடராஜா தூக்கிய பாதமே அமர கலேச ஆண்டவர் நடராஜா சாயி தாண்டவர் நடராஜா சாயி தாண்டவர் நடராஜா விபூதி சுந்தரனே சங்கரா विश्वविलासन सुंदर शिवगामि महेश्वरने अम्बर पेरुमाले
And on the mum side, we call ourselves the Gova Gang, and they'll know what that means. And today, one of our branches has fallen, and it's very sad for us. We have a number of speakers lined up, and we'll be calling them up one by one. I'm just checking if Vimla is here. Vimla from Standard Bank is here. Okay. Our first speaker for today will be Vimla, who schooled with Thasen in Y-Bank, and will come and give us some reflections of him as a young person.
Good afternoon, everybody. Just give me a minute, sorry. Greetings to one and all. Going right back to 1981, there was a group of us who were fortunate to have journeyed to the school in the same time to class to matric. Along the way, we picked up some fantastic people and became the class of 1992. We would be the first computer class at the Y-Bank Secondary School, the cool kids with forward-thinking teaching, cohort who were strict and disciplined and big on vision, encouraging us to chart our own paths into the future. Most of the time, the girls were super serious, while the boys were trying to get extra lunches and play computer games. Not very different from today. We were also very blessed that we came from a close-knit community. Many of our parents had grown up together and journeyed the life of hard knocks and worked hard because they wanted the best of us. We took it for granted. But what we never realized, the class of 92 had an amazing village supporting us. Auntie Baby and the late Uncle Basil were very much part of the village and the class of 1992. He's grateful for that. We found ourselves studying together after school, mixed with lots of laughs and silly banter, sprinkled with philosophical deep debating, and the world was our oyster. Thasen was a part of this world of ours, bringing his mischievous smile, quiet presence, big heart, and sharp wit. While you least expected it, we are all very fortunate to have kept in touch across the decades and across the continents where we find ourselves in. When we reflect back on these moments, I can see Thasen shifting amongst us and grinning, not sure whether he was coming up with something funny to do or he was merely checking that we were all well with our world. It was a joyous time in spite of the pressure on all of us to do the best we could. In these days of social media, we have many moments captured, and we remind ourselves of that moments. But we don't always get to understand the feeling that someone leaves with you. When we hear of Thasen's passing, there is an irrevocable sadness and emptiness. Because his very personality and hearty laugh, not many people do this anymore, where they have the belly laughs filled with so much, which fill so much of the room. We didn't have much, but many of us came from extremely humble beginnings and from places outside of Y-Bank. So at many times when you felt like an outsider, Thasen brought our community together. He helped give us that sense of belonging, very closely followed with some awesome food from Auntie Baby. The two things we all remember: when you went to Thasen's home, you were going to be fed as a king and a queen, and you were going to have the most fun. Those moments were of true community, leadership, where there was no need to ask for affirmations. For Thasen's life was simple, just a sense of people being around, safe and comfortable, brought Thasen the sense of pride and joy. It shows in his career choice for sure. It's so hard to give so much of yourself to impact someone else's life, especially when you are not blood relatives. But that was Thasen. He gave us his all, always. To Thasen's children, know that your dad holds a special place in many hearts, and he was a good friend to many. He brought joy to so many who are scattered across the world, and their hearts feel the pain because of the impact he left more than 30 years ago. It's a remarkable thought that this is the kind of legacy someone leaves in spite of the fast-paced world we live in. And in the family and friends he held close, we pray that you find your village to support you and give you strength. Know always he is with you. He is your North Star. To Auntie Baby, Sagrin, and Preesen, please accept our love from the class of 92, our teachers and families. An image that comes to mind in memories of Thasen and his brothers. walking home across the open fields at Dixie Farm as some of us passed on by with the bus home from school each day. There were blue skies, a gentle breeze across the grass, and a sense of peace. And I know Thasen took the task of being the older brother with such pride and joy. And we all referred to them as the Patha brothers. We never saw one without the other. I pray this brings you all comfort, that Thasen has found his freedom and found his peace as he walks amongst the angels. I'd like to read a tribute from our teacher, Mr. Ian Govender, who now resides in the UK. At times like this, we are forced to unpack memories that may have faded with time. There are facets of our memories that will not fade. My time at Wybank Secondary had been full of wonderful memories. One of these is my privilege to have known and taught Thasen. What comes to mind is the respect to all around him. I've never heard him say a harsh word to anyone. Also, Thasen had never said, "Sorry, I could not help." He was someone you could always rely on, no matter how busy he was. His quiet, mischievous smile will always remain with us. Gone too soon. To all his friends and family, please allow me to say a prayer. God, it is at a time like this that we suddenly begin to realize the great frailty of life and the brief portion that we permitted on this earth. Because all we are grieving here today to take stock of our own individual lives and help us be wise to number of our days. Help us to live our lives as unto you, knowing that at any time you may choose to call us home as well. Take care all, and God bless.
I see your desk, it's empty now. No laughter here to show me how the days feel cold since you've gone. The light you brought just can't live on. You taught me kindness, how to care. A soul like yours is so rare. I still hear echoes of your voice, but life moved on without a choice.
A colleague of his, Bernadette, shared this message with us. Thasen Patha joined the South African Police Service in 1995 until 2012. He committed over 17 years to the South African Police Service and left at the rank of warrant officer. He worked in the Client Services Center and in Human Resources as a field training officer, where he trained all the new recruits that came from the college. Thasen will be greatly missed by all his police friends and colleagues. But more than that, he served under Captain P. Pandey, and Captain Pandey shared a special message with us. May I ask Lee to please come up and read out Captain Pandey's message? Lee?
Goodbye, my friend, you were the best of us. Your heart was gold, your soul was trust. I miss you more with every day. The memories won't fade away. Bye, my friend, I'll hold you near. In every laugh, in every tear, you were a light that...
Good morning to all of you. My heartfelt condolences to the late Thasen Patha's mum, children, brothers, sisters-in-law, and extended family. Our deepest condolences come from the clan of 1990 from SAPS Pinetown. Today I have lost a son and a brother in blue. It brings such sadness to my heart. I am totally broken when I heard of the sad news. Pata worked under my command for several years in the SAPS Pinetown. He was really an old school policeman with no nonsense as well. He was diligent, hardworking, honest, and a respectful member of the organization. He was an absolute asset to the SAPS. He was a man of immense integrity. Every task that he was given to him was done timelessly. He never waived his duties at any given time, and he provided excellent services to the people that he came into contact with. He left a big void in my life that cannot be filled. He was a caring son, an amazing dad, a wonderful brother, brother-in-law, and an adorable uncle. Our memories that we had will remain forever in our heart and will be embedded in my mind and set for life. Your smile always made me stronger, happier. Who can ever forget that smile, my dear brother? Your legacy will live on forever and ever. Love you always, my brother. From your favorite captain, which you always address me as. Go well, my brother, Captain P. Pandey. Thank you.
Always shine forever here.
Thank you, Lee. We'll call upon one more speaker, and then we'll have a break with some music, and then we'll start with another set of speakers. So, Uncle Arne and Auntie Baby are pioneers of Waibank. The Patha lineage in Waibank is well known. And today, if we can call upon his nephew, Bees, to come and just share a few reflections and also read out a message from a sister in the US, I think please come
through. Good morning, all. My name is Vishnu Patha, first cousin of Thasen Patha. It is with profound sadness that we gather here today to bid farewell to our beloved cousin, Thasen Patha, a father, a son, brother, uncle, and a dear friend to so many. Losing someone so close to us, especially at such a young age of 50, it is never easy. Yet in our sorrow, we take solace in remembering the kindness, joy, and genuine connections you brought into our lives. Listen, your warmth and generosity left an indelible mark on everyone who knew you, whether in person or through your thoughtful online presence. For those of us who moved away at a young age and could not always connect in person, you bridged the distance with your heartfelt greetings and the sharing of life's important moments. You reminded us that family bonds transcended time and space. Today, as we mourn your loss, we also celebrate the beautiful memories you leave behind. Some of our fondest memories are our monthly weekend celebrations in Waibank, which we will forever cherish. Thasen, you always welcomed us with a huge smile, and your huge hugs were 100% sincere. Growing up with us was an adventure filled with laughter, mischief, unconditional love. Your legacy of love and connection will live on all our hearts. We extend our deepest condolences to Auntie Baby, Segrin, Prison, kids, Shakina, Tian. Our thoughts and prayers are with you during all this difficult time, with love and remembrance from your cousins, the Pathas, Kogi, Inbar, Ram, Fevi, Ruben, and Previn. Thank you.
நமச்சிவாய வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ்வாழ்க இனி பொழுதும் என்றும் நீங்காத கோவையாக குருவழி நமச்சிவாய வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ்வாழ்க இனி பொழுதும் என்றென்றும் நீங்காத தாழ்வாழ்க நமச்சிவாய வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ்வாழ்க இனி பொழுதும் என்றென்றும் நீங்காத தாழ்வாழ்க அருமறியலும் மாடம் ஆவலம் புரிதல் காணும் முறை முறை வழியேற்றும் முதல்வனே நமச்சிவாய 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 நமச்சிவாய வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ்வாழ்க இனி பொழுதும் என்றென்றும் நீங்காத தாழ்வாழ்க ஆதியும் எழுதும் மணிமுடிய பெரிய மண்ணும் சோதியாரிலே வானின்று துணைவழி நமச்சிவாய 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 நமச்சிவாய வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ்வாழ்க இனி பொழுதும் என்றென்றும் நீங்காத தாழ்வாழ்க நமச்சிவாய வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ்வாழ்க இனி பொழுதும் என்றென்றும் நீங்காத தாழ்வாழ்க இறையடி தேடி காணாம் ஏழுதை அடைந்த மாயம் கடவுளே நமச்சிவாய 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 நமச்சிவாய வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ்வாழ்க இனி பொழுதும் நீங்காத தாழ்வாழ்க நமச்சிவாய வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ்வாழ்க இனி பொழுதும் நீங்காத தாழ்வாழ்க இனிய பொருள் போங்கள் இனியடி பரிவ துன்பம் வகை சிறுமீடி வள்ளி நமச்சிவாய இனிய பொருள் போங்கள் இனியடி பரிவ துன்பம் வகை சிறுமீடி வள்ளி நமச்சிவாய வள்ளலே 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 நமச்சிவாய
Ladies and gentlemen, just some housekeeping. Anyone that needs a bathroom, there's a set of bathroom downstairs and there's a set upstairs if you need. There's water available for those who require, but we've also left water on the tables. Our next speaker, we're calling up the children of Thasen. Losing a parent is an indescribable pain. It leaves a void in you that never gets filled. Thasen lived for his children. His entire life revolved around them, and anyone who knew him knew how much he cared for them. Shekinah and Thien, can we get them up, or do you think we do it after the prayer? Okay, I'll move on to the next speaker so that we can give them a break. After Thasen came to Joburg, when he left the police service, he joined First National Bank, FNB. The gentleman who actually recruited him is unable to be with us today, but he has sent a heartfelt message. Could I ask Trevane Woodley to please come up? And then following Trevane will be, I think it's his director or manager from FNB, who will then, Catherine Julies, who will then come and share a few words from FNB. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is a eulogy to a fallen hero, Thasen Pata from Jason. Good day, friends and family members. Please accept my humble apology for my absence today. We are gathered here today to celebrate the life of our loved one, Thasen. In celebrating his life, we must reflect on our respective journeys with Thasen and how he enriched our lives and the beautiful memories created. My journey with Thasen began more than a decade ago. I was his recruiting manager. I remember the interview vividly for various reasons, but more specifically for the reason that I hired him. Generally, individuals are hired based on their work experience and skill. However, in Thasen's case, I deviated from the norm and hired him because of key attributes in him that I admired. He was confident but humble, had an amazing positive attitude, was calm and unwavering, which gave insights into his gentleness and finally his reason for relocating. His response when I asked the question was simple and genuine. His response was, "I'm relocating because I want to be closer to my kids." This response spoke volumes about Thasen's personality, character, and values, which I admired immensely, and I wanted him on my team. I never looked back on my decision to hire Thasen. Thasen joined the team, and within a short period of time, he settled in and started building his brand as a loyal, dedicated, and committed employee, a valued team member, friend, confidant, and advisor to many. This brand resonates with everyone present today. He continued to build his brand with every passing day during his tenure at FNB and was an asset to the team. Although I left FNB, Thasen and I continued to grow our friendship, which evolved to a brotherhood. I had the privilege of engaging with Thasen and his family, watch the children grow, and get to know him on a different level. There are not enough words to describe Thasen. However, I can say confidence that his brand was unique and inspiring. His family was his inspiration and his motivation. He loved his family unconditionally. I know this because these were the topics of our conversations. Thasen was a gentleman and a scholar. He served his family with distinction. As we say goodbye to Thasen, let's remember him for his key qualities and how his presence enriched our lives. Let his memories continue to comfort each of us during these difficult days. Thasen, you will be deeply missed but never forgotten. Your love, your bubbly nature, and your spirit will forever be a part of us. Rest in peace, brother.
We'll ask Catherine to come up in a few moments. The Guru just wants to do a small prayer. Thank you.
Chandra Kadana, Amale
Thank you so much. So if we can please request Catherine to come and join us and just start getting ready because you'll follow next. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to think I'm a more handsome, shorter version of Catherine. But with these things, there's just so much difficulty, and Catherine is here, but unable to speak. So she's asked me to render this tribute on behalf of us who've worked with Thasen. So Thasen was a dear friend and colleague, and when Catherine asked me to write this tribute and render it on her behalf, I thought, why me? Because I've probably worked with Thasen the shortest amount of time than all our other colleagues here. I've known him for a couple of years, but it's only in the last 6 to 8 months that we could work together closely. But then I thought the fact that I can stand here and render this tribute is actually a testament to the fact that Thasen was someone who lived a life of impact. There's a quote that came to me while I was writing this by Jackie Robinson, a famous baseball player from America. And he says, "A life is not important except in the impact it has on other lives." Immediately when I thought of what to say about Thasen, this quote came and it took over my thoughts and my feelings, because each encounter, each conversation, each phone call, each discussion we had with Thasen was one of impact. In his short life and what I knew of him, I could come to the realization that when you spoke to Thasen, the conversation had very little to do with himself and almost everything to do about you. He was a fun-loving and joyful person who had a wealth of experience, and this experience he so freely shared because he wanted every encounter to be a learning experience. He wanted you to get something out of it. He was the conversation starter and the joker at work, and we spoke about this the other day, that if you walk past the cluster, you wouldn't say that it was him that was causing all the noise. Because he'd often tell us stories about his life or endeavors that he had with Priyesh, and it caused us to burst out laughing. I'll even share a bit of a secret. Our new team, the only time that we actually got to know the real Thasen was at our last Christmas party, because he was actually the life of that party. His latest role within the bank was within our team in the special arrangements team, and he specifically worked with staff members going through a difficult time. And I'd say, and I stand here saying, that he was the right person for that role. He had absolute patience in listening to each one's unique circumstances. He wasn't at ease until they found assistance or he directed them to someone who could give them assistance. In our world, we look at numbers, and numbers is what you use to determine if you could help someone. And if the numbers didn't work, you'd issue a decline and not help them. But this wasn't Thasen. He didn't look at the numbers, he looked at the person. He listened to their story and he wanted to help them. Our time together may have been short, and his life also extremely short. But as a family today, you can be comforted in the knowledge that Thasen lived a life of meaning, one that had the most positive of impacts. He was a genuinely good person. He cared deeply for his friends, his family, his neighbors. He prioritized joy, and he shared joy with everyone who encountered him. And that's something the world needs now more than ever. It's often to fall in it's so easy to fall into the trap of adding sorrow to sorrow and pain to pain, but that wasn't Thasen. Where there was sadness, where there was pain and even anger, he was the one who stayed positive and ensured you stayed positive with him. You'll be missed greatly by all of us today. And we take a page out of his book so that we strive to let our lives, no matter how long or short, be defined by the positive impact we make on others. To Thasen's children, his family, extended family, and friends, on behalf of FNB and specifically our department, the HSR department, please accept our most deepest condolences and our uttermost and heartfelt thanks that you shared Thasen with us and our customers. All of our lives were made a bit better by having encountered him. Thank you.
Thank you, female version, male version. So, as the colleague just mentioned, the impact that Thasen had on people's lives. To each one of us, he left a footprint in our hearts that we will yearn for many years to come. When Segrin mentioned to me the impact that he had on this young man, Justin Frank, and I said, we have to hear his side. Justin, please come through and share your reflections.
Good afternoon, everyone. We gathered today to celebrate the life of Thasen. Thasen was a constant source of light and love. His ability to make others feel valued and understood was truly special. Here are a few words from Thasen's social media which characterize him perfectly. Live gratefully, love generously, speak kindly, dance daily, smile freely, forgive willingly, inspire joyfully, hope faithfully. You don't realize how much someone means to you until they are gone. Thasen became my friend because of Segrin. Thasen was the model big brother, and Segrin and Priesen were always so proud of him. Growing up, the trio were inseparable. In our earlier, younger days, he was a voice of reason and a hand of guidance. He was also our connection at the local SAPS office, who assisted most of us from Y-Bank more times than I can remember. Over the past few years, our relationship grew as I became part of the Survivors Club. Thasen and I could be seen at social gatherings, standing to one side, chatting about our health. It's difficult to explain, but when you experience health issues and go for various procedures, you bond on a different level and become part of the group. Thasen always offered support and reminded me that no matter what happens, the most important thing is to carry on fighting. I know your battle of late became harder. You fought a good fight. Today, I feel defeated, standing here letting you go. I wish I could have seen you one last time. I will carry on fighting and hold you in my memory along the journey. Go in power, rest in peace, my brother. I leave you with one last quote from Thasen's social media. Every night we go to sleep with no guarantee of tomorrow, yet we still set an alarm. That is hope. Thank you.
Thank you, Justin. Thasen's mum's side of the family, the Mudli gang, or better known as the Gova gang as we know it, is a jovial bunch. Any excuse for a jaw, we are there. And guess who was one of those anchors of that jaw? You cannot imagine Thasen not just rocking up with a crazy pair of glasses, a weird hat, or some funky shorts just to make you laugh. I'd like to call Vasi, who's a cousin of ours, to come and share a tribute from the Mudli family. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm still in shock that in just over 72 hours ago, I was saying a few words on behalf of Thasen at his birthday. And yet, here we find ourselves bidding him farewell. Please bear with me. This isn't very easy, but I'll try to do the best I can. The thing is, when you're asked to say a few words, Thasen isn't one of those people you can say a few words about. There are too many words to be said. There's just too much, too many lives that he's touched, and too many things that he's done in his life that remind us of who he is. His enigmatic smile could light up the dullest room, while his dry, crazy sense of humor could have people laughing for hours. Thasen is my cousin, and for those of you that Shams has mentioned, Thasen's mom and my dad were brother and sister. Although he was my cousin, known as my brother, to all of our children, and when I say our children, I'm talking about my other cousins, he was their elder brother. This is the only way they knew him. They never knew him as an uncle. They only knew him as an elder brother. They regarded him with the highest of respect, but loved him enough to go partying with him till the early hours of the morning. Returning home to make sausage chutney, that's what they would do, and sit out and eat on the balcony till late. In those outings, he instilled the same sense of responsibility into them. He was an amazing son, brother, brother-in-law, and father. Chanti baby, Ma. I would love to leave you with this thought. If you carry his smile in your heart, his memory will live forever. To Segrin and Preesen, Tash and Mel, hold on to all the fun times you shared as a family. You always stood strong as a power-packed family and a driving force like no other behind you. I sincerely pray that you filter your learnings through to your beautiful families to keep his legacy alive. To Shekinah and Thean, your dad was a perfect example of a simple human being with a great heart as big as the world. He would give his last penny to someone in need. My hope for you is that you always remember his sacrifices and the love that he had for the two of you. Keep that love burning in your hearts by always checking up on each other. This is how he was with his siblings, raising them alongside his mom into fine young gentlemen. Take his legacy forward and always do him proud. To his 270 crowd, and I'm going to ask you to stand. Pri, Segs, Riten, Jess, who's not here, Talisha, Nazia, Trevane, Dino, Sumain, Trish, Lee, Yasin, Shaheen. Remember to always show up like Anna did.
We don't care who sees. So what, we go out. That's how it's supposed to be. Living young and wild and free. So what? I keep them rolled up, sagging my pants, not caring what I show. Keep it real with my niggas, keep it playing for these hoes. It look clean, don't it? Washed it the other day, watch how you lean on it. Eat me some 501 jeans on it, roll joints bigger than King Kong's fingers, and smoke them hoes down to they stingers. You a class clown, and if I skip for the damn with your bitch smoking grade A.
It's like I'm 17 again.
अयोध्या बिहारी अयोध्या बिहारी श्री राम राम अयोध्या बिहारी श्री राम Shati Mai Jai Ram
जननी जननी सत्य साई शोभा जननी 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 सत्य साई शोभा जननी जगत्कारिणी परिपूर्णी साईश्वरी जगत्कारिणी परिपूर्णी साईश्वरी जननी सारस्वती जननी प्रेमप्रदायिनी जननी साई प्रेमप्रदायिनी जननी सती साई शोभा जननी रास विलोलानंदलाला रास विलोलानंदलाला राधा माधवनंदलाला राधा माधवनंदलाला रास विलोलानंदलाला रास विलोलानंदलाला नंद किशोरानंदलाला नंद किशोरानंदलाला नवनीत चोरानंदलाला साई नवनीत चोरानंदलाला रास विलोलानंदलाला रास विलोलानंदलाला राधा माधवनंदलाला राधा माधवनंदलाला रास विलोलानंदलाला रास विलोलानंदलाला नंद किशोरानंदलाला नंद
निरुपम गुण सदना साई नीरज दल नयना विभूति सुंदर है साई बाबा महेश्वरनी विभूति सुंदर है साई बाबा महेश्वरनी सत्य साई महादेवा सत्य साई महादेवा साई महादेवा सत्य साई महादेवा प्रतिपुरीश्वर साई बाबा महेश्वरनी प्रतिपुरीश्वर साई बाबा महेश्वरनी साई महादेवा सत्य साई महादेवा निरुपम गुण सदना साई नीरज दल नयना निरुपम गुण सदना साई नीरज दल नयना विभूति सुंदर है साई बाबा महेश्वरनी विभूति सुंदर है साई बाबा महेश्वरनी साई महादेवा सत्य साई महादेवा साई महादेवा सत्य साई महादेवा
So we reached the last segment of our speakers, and this section is dedicated to our family. I don't see Shekinah and Thien. Thien? So we'll have Shekinah and Thien first, and then it'll be followed by Segrin, and then Priesen and Kals will close off on the speeches. But before we move on to this segment, just some announcements. Lunch is prepared. For those who are not moving on to the crematorium when we leave, please stay back because there's and share in the meal. And those who are going to the crematorium, please do come and back and continue with lunch here. Thank you very much. There's a song that needs to be played, and Thien and Shekinah can come back. Thank you.
Before they turn off all the lights, I won't read you your wrongs or your rights. The time has gone. I'll tell you good night, close the door. Tell you I love you once more. The time has gone, so here it is. I'm not your son, you're not my father. We're just two grown men saying goodbye. No need to forgive, no need to forget. I know your mistakes and you know mine. And while you're sleeping, I'll try to make you proud. So daddy, won't you just close your eyes? Don't be afraid. It's my time to chase the monsters away.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm going to speak on behalf of my sister because I don't think she has the words to say. There's a million things I could say right now, but the one thing that stood out from everyone to my dad was the fact that he showed my sister and I his compassion and his love more than anyone. My dad had a soft side to his macho side. He meant a lot to us. And the one thing that I know about my dad is the fact that he loved his brothers to bits. Like, every time I would say, where are we going to go? It's always Uncle Pri or Uncle Sags, because that's all we did is our family. And I have so many words, but I just know that I love my dad. And I know my sister does too, because she was always daddy's girl. He always looked after her, and he knew I could look after her too. To Auntie Mal, Uncle Pri, Kels, Uncle Sagan, Sai and Kavi, and Tosh, Ma, Shax and I will always be there for you guys. We love you to bits, and we love that too.
Thank you, Thien. You did good. As Thien said, the three brothers were inseparable. I think Vasi used the term, they were a power pack team. And I can't even imagine the unbearable pain that they're going through. Sagan, are you good to be able to come up?
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm absolutely devastated to be standing up here. It's just a mere 4 days. And now we're having to say a final goodbye to the most incredible human being. Exactly right after having the privilege to celebrate Thasen on his 50th birthday. Just on Saturday, I said these words to him. To know Thasen is to know a man of strength and resilience, a tough exterior that conceals a heart of gold. He's faced challenges head on, but what stands out the most is his unwavering kindness and compassion and humility. Thasen was a person of impact. His action and his concealed sentimentality. I have a lifetime of my own memories, and it is really difficult to pen this. But never have these words rung so true like it has in the last few days. Thasen, you've touched so many people along your journey. Everyone, their own little story on how you have left an indelible mark in their lives, freely giving of yourself, dispensing wisdom, advising, and most consistently, absolutely how dependable you have been as a true friend. Over the last few years, you've faced challenges and adversity. It's caused you to prefer a more subdued way of being. But what you did not realize, my brother, is the immense presence you had every single time you entered a space, always adding cheer with your radiant smile, peddling a joke or a one-liner, always lifting the spirits of everyone around you. Thasen didn't, although he was Hindu, he was not just in one part in one religion. He was a very, very spiritual person, and he brought that and he embodied that in every single thing he did. Thasen, look around you. Look at the number of people that you've touched in some way, the immeasurable amount that you are loved, from your dear work friends, to our dear friends, your work colleagues, family, our children, even our fur babies that you so cherished. It is surreal, feels like a bad dream to know that you've left us and you're journeying your way back home. You leave us with a deep, aching chasm. Our lives will never be the same. I hope that in time this emptiness will be filled with all the magnificent memories you've given us. We will miss your infectious smile, playful nature, and just to keep enjoying the simple things in life to the absolute fullest. Thus, on behalf of Mum, all the kids, the Pata family, we take solace in that you are finally in peace. You forged your own path in life. And now, also as you transition, you did it in your own way, surrounded by everyone that was closest to you, with your heart full of joy and happiness. It's time for you to rest now, my beautiful brother. Not a day will go by that you will not be thought about, and never will the enormous impact that you've had on so many of us be constantly felt. You so loved music, Thasen, and you always brought cheer with you, with your selection of songs, even up to today, choosing the final music that you want to be said goodbye to. I will end on the quote that I also expressed to you on Saturday. Your life is like a beautiful song, rich with verses of joy and a few heartfelt ballads that bring a tear, but mostly choruses of laughter that etch into our heart and soul. Before I say goodbye to you, my brother, I just want to give you a word from Kavi. He said to me this morning, "Thasen, Dad, I will love you. You played with me with my Zog. That was the last thing. I love you so much." Sai said, "Thasen, Dad, I'm going to miss you. I feel like one half of me is gone."
Here I am waiting, abide in me, I pray.
Good afternoon, dear respected elders, family, and friends. This dedication by Kalyani, my daughter, was actually asked for by Thasen. She always jokingly said, Kalyani, if ever anything happens to me, this is the song I want you to sing. So she has spent the last 2 days learning the song for him, because we never thought this is possible. Never did I anticipate that I would ever have to write something like this. Today has to be one of the most hardest days of my life. Nothing can prepare anyone for such a moment as these last few days has left us all devastated. To my loving brother, Boyo, my best friend, my partner in crime, my confidant, my keeper, my twin. I stand here today not sure how to go on from here or how to face life without you in it. Since forever, we have always both been referred to as twins, as there have been so many moments that we both would arrive wearing exactly the same color or literally the exact same clothing without us even discussing it. There have even been moments that we would go to the shops and arrive home having bought exactly the same items. And Mel would lovingly joke, what am I going to do with 2 watermelons, 2 loaves of bread, and 2 ice creams? Because it was down to the T. Just a few weeks ago, we both wrote in separate birthday cards for my nephew Kavi's birthday. And we both wrote the exact same wording in both our cards without even speaking to each other. I know this might sound uncanny, but this is how similar we are. The bond Thasen and I had, nobody would ever understand. It was always Prison and Thasen. Thasen and Prison and Sagren. The 3 brothers have always been inseparable. Nobody would ever understand that bond that we shared or even be able to make sense of the memories that we made together. Today I stand here trying to be strong as you taught me to. But above all, I stand here reminiscent of the beautiful memories we made together. And grateful that I was blessed to have been your brother and have you as mine. Everyone that knew Thasen will remember him for his beautiful smile, magnetic personality, life of the party. But above all, his humility and simplicity. My brother had such a pure heart, equipped with a beautiful soul, and spent his entire life sacrificing only for everybody else. Whilst we were younger, he worked at a car wash whilst in school. He would then give 80 to 90% of his earnings to my parents, and the rest of the money that he kept, he would spend it on myself and Sagren, always spoiling us, buying us sweets, buying us toys, or taking us out. And then he was left with no money for himself, but he was ever so content. There was a point that he was a door-to-door salesman, often arriving after a long day with blisters on his feet and in pain, but he would always be smiling, ensuring that he would bring back a sweet or something small for us from his tips or profit that he made on that day. His sense of sacrifice and serving extended to his career, where he served in the South African Police Service for many years. And later, after leaving, he then had the opportunity to rejoin the police force. And I sat with him on that day when he made the ultimate sacrifice. He turned down the offer to join the police force in order to stay in Johannesburg so that he could be closer to his kids who he loved so dearly. Shikaina and Tien, Thasen loved you guys immensely and will always be guiding and protecting you. As much as it pains me as I stand here today, I must find comfort in the life lessons he gave all of us. We had come from really, really humble beginnings, and Thasen always reminded my brother and I that we must never forget where we come from, where we started, and always remain humble no matter where life takes us. Recently, he reminded us of the beautiful sound that the rain would make on the roof of our tin house back in Y-Bank, and how much he missed those days, the simple, carefree days. After my dad passed, Thasen took on the role as the head of our household, ensuring that my brother and I always remained respectful, responsible, and look after our mother that he loved so dearly. He instilled in us values as he molded and protected us, but most importantly, sacrificed a lot of his dreams to ensure that we have better. Thasen was the most genuine person you would meet, a man of his word, never afraid to work hard. Life never dealt him the right cards. Yet, with the little he had, he would give it all in a heartbeat just to help you. He played such a pivotal role in my family, always there for us. My wife Mal and daughter Kalyani loved him to bits and are so lost without him. He showed them so much love, and it's going to be difficult to face life without Thasen. There have been so many words of encouragement during this difficult time from family and friends alike, but what resonates amongst most of the messages is what an impact Thasen had made in so many lives. His words of wisdom, his hours of advice, he had helped so many individuals in some way or another, remaining silent and seeking no reward for it. Thasen had sacrificed so much to ensure everyone around him fulfills their dreams, whilst putting his dreams and ambitions on hold. The mark of a true gentleman, with so much humility and love. This is such a loss to our entire family, his friends and colleagues, but we must hold on to all that he taught us. Live humbly, love fully, and smile throughout any storm. You have certainly left a void in all our hearts, but your legacy lives on in our lives. To you, our soldier, the life of the party, our rock, words cannot do justice to how much I love you. Thasen, Pastor, you have given so much of yourself for everyone else around you and sacrificed so much. Finally, it is now your time to rest. Rest well, my beautiful brother. Until we meet again, I love you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pri. Thank you to everyone for your patience and your listening. As we prepare the final prayer, and as we prepare Thasen to move on to the next stage of this process, when he is moved out, if the cousins could just stand in a guard of honor to allow him to pass, so we give him that farewell acknowledgement that we should. Thank you.
மந்திரம் நமச்சிவாய மாலே நான் செல்வதத்தில் பின்ன வேத்தனுக்கு மூத்த கணபதி தலைமறை எனும் மாடம் அமருதம் முனிவர் தாமும் முறை முறை மடங்கு சிவாய ஹரிமரி நயனும் மாடும் அவரும் இவர்தாமும் புதுமொழி மடங்கும் புதுமணி நமச்சிவாய முதல்வழி நமச்சிவாய முதல்வழி நமச்சிவாய முதல்வழி நமச்சிவாய முதல்வழி நமச்சிவாய ஆதியாகி Oh, உயிரிறங்கி வந்து படுத்தது ஆண்டு கொள்ளும் பரமனே நமச்சிவாயா திருவடி பதினாள் வாழும் என் உயிரிறங்கி வந்து படுத்தது ஆண்டு கொள்ளும் பரமனே நமச்சிவாயா திருவடி கோத்தாலும் இருமுடி மயக்கப்பட்டு நீதி தாழ்ந்து பண்ண நிமலனே நமச்சிவாயா ஐயவரிந்தாய் பாதம் அன்பின் தனிமேல் வைத்து வானோ போற்றும் தேவனே நமச்சிவாயா தேவனே நமச்சிவாயா தேவனே நமச்சிவாயா தேவனே நமச்சிவாயா தேவனே நமச்சிவாயா ஒன்பது வாயில் கூட்டி குடிப்பு என்னையும் ஒன்பது மனத்தாட்டம் புனிதனே நமச்சிவாயா புனிதனே நமச்சிவாயா புனிதனே நமச்சிவாயா புனிதனே நமச்சிவாயா புனிதனே நமச்சிவாயா புனிதனே நமச்சிவாயா புனிதனே
Almost the end of this round. If anyone has not had a moment to come here and give a final farewell, there won't be another chance. So if you want to come forward, we have one to you.
Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Shivaya Namo, Shivaya Namo. Shivaya Namo, Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namo, Shivaya Namo, Shivaya Namo, Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namo, Shivaya Namo, Shivaya Namo, Namah Shivaya. Hare Shiva, Hare Shiva, Hare Shiva, Shiva, Mahadeva, Hare Shiva, Shiva, Hare Shiva, Shiva, Hare Shiva, Shiva, Mahadeva.
Outside. Outside. Please bring the bucket water. Outside. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Should we do that? Okay, what do you do? Do the water. The water. Yes. Drop the four tire, give it a little bit water, the bag. Throw the water, the four tires. Yes, sir.
Straight over the tire.
Water. One time. One time.
about